Starring action movie was released, and the sequel is making one key change that will differentiate it from its predecessor. As a big-budget thriller centered around an autistic action hero, The Accountant was a breakthrough for neurodivergent representation when it arrived in theaters in 2016. It was a big enough hit to get a sequel announcement, and after a few delays, that sequel is about to go into production. 7 years after its initial announcement, The Accountant 2 has officially entered pre-production with the aim to begin shooting in 2024. Affleck is set to reprise his role as Christian Wolfe, the first Hollywood action hero on the autistic spectrum, in the long-awaited sequel to The Accountant. Director Gavin O'Connor is back on board to helm The Accountant 2, and based on his comments about the sequel's development, it'll be a very different beast than the first film. The Accountant 2 will feature more of Jon Bernthal's Brax. Jon Bernthal looks on in The Accountant. O'Connor has said that the goal with The Accountant 2 is to integrate his brother into the story, which means the sequel will dedicate a lot more screen time to Jon Bernthal in the role of Christian's brother, Braxton, better known by his nickname Brax, who runs a security company for high-profile clients. The first Accountant movie was all about Affleck's character, with Brax only appearing in a supporting role. But it sounds like the Accountant sequel will have Bernthal's character on equal footing with Affleck's for a story exploring the brothers' relationship. Jon Bernthal's role in The Accountant 2 sets up a very different sequel. A close-up of Jon Bernthal in The Accountant. If The Accountant 2 is giving a bigger role to Christian's brother, then it'll be a very different movie than its predecessor. The Accountant was a solo adventure entirely focused on one man's journey, but The Accountant 2 sounds like it'll be more of a two-hander. The buddy dynamic is a classic framework in the action genre. With the brothers' relationship taking the spotlight, The Accountant 2 could follow along the lines of something like 48 Hours or Midnight Run, with the high-octane action punctuated by hilarious bickering. Bernthal shares palpable on-screen chemistry with Affleck, and he's a terrific actor. No movie has ever suffered from giving Bernthal more screen time. He brings something great to every project he's a part of, so The Accountant 2 is in safe hands. O'Connor has also announced that, while The Accountant 2 is being made, The Accountant 3 is being written as the conclusion of a trilogy. Whereas the first Accountant movie was a standalone story, The Accountant 2 will be a piece of a larger puzzle leading into the grand finale.